Good morning, it's Monday. I'm out of breath, I just walked up the hill. It's Monday morning, it's about 8 o'clock. I am off to an auction. Bizarrely enough, I feel a bit nervous. I think it's because I had that auction fail last week, so I need to get back in it because I know that I've had some really good auctions, so I need to get back to it, so fingers crossed. Wow, it's warm in my van. I've loaded up the van. It wasn't my most successful trip to the auctions. It was really busy. I think a lot of holiday makers were there. God, I'm melting. I got two biggish bits of furniture. I got like a bureau thing, which is a really nice slim one. And then I got a desk, which again, and I got them both for about 35 quid plus commission. It's not bad. And then I got a few job lots of, you know, stuff. So overall, I think it was a decent trip, but I didn't get as much as I'd like to have got, but yeah. I did, though, get to meet somebody that I've met through YouTube, Gary from Southwest Traders, is that right? Anyway, I recognised the name from Tap Chat and things. He came over and said hello. It was a bit freaky to start with because I said, I don't know you. Anyway, and I met his wife as well. And I've written a name down, but I can't remember it at this particular minute because I'm terrible with names. That was really nice, actually. It's meeting new people. It's great fun. So today I've got to get this lot home, unpack the smaller stuff. The bigger stuff I'll take straight to Exmouth. And tonight, hopefully, watch the Tap Chat. Good morning. It's Wednesday and it's the day after the auction. I didn't do much with it last night. I was shattered. I had an early night. So it's all on my kitchen table and I thought I'd show you some of my lots. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it because there's loads of it. Anyway, I'll start. The first lot I bought, I didn't actually intend to buy, but so the actual prints themselves aren't anything special. There's two of them, they're very similar. Sort of country scenes, but the frames are lovely oak frames. All glass as well, huge and heavy. I got those for £1 plus commission, £1 plus commission. There is a proviso that anything goes down to £1, you have to pay a minimum of another £1, so really it's £2 plus commission, but still, £2 for big prints. The frames themselves are worth that, so I'll probably just put a tenner on each, still make good money. The next lot I got, my daughter's going to kill me. I should have got this ready, but this was why I bought it. This cute little dog. Look at him. It was £3 plus commission, so I got him. I got pieces of a doll, but the face is the one you're going to like. This is the face. Ooh. That's my dog. There was another doll. I don't think she's anything special. Can't work out what sort of doll she is. And then, 1 second. There was this little case. It says Sweet April, carry case and wardrobe. And inside, there's two little dolls, that one and that one. And then a few bits of clothes. So I accidentally switched the filming off then. Yeah, so there's little bits of clothing in there for the dolls. I haven't had a look at this yet, so we'll see. Yeah, I've seen some of these dolls going for sort of 8 quid. So I don't know, with the clothes maybe I can get a bit more. For 3 quid plus commission. There's those dolls. Gorgeous dog. And the broken one as well. The next lot I got really was something that I don't particularly like, but I thought would work in the shops that we've got, which is there's about 3 of these Lilliput Lane cottages I don't know, I paid £5 plus commission. There's 3 of these Lilliput Lane cottages, and I'd do them at sort of £5-6 each, 7 maybe. So there's those 3 of those, and then there's a selection of this Wedgwood jasper ware, which I really don't like, but again I thought it would work in the shop, so that was why I bought that. So that was £5 plus commission. I paid, sorry, I've got a frog in my throat, £5 plus commission for the next lot, which came with a lot of sort of pottery. So there's candlesticks, and there's 3 jugs like this. There's, I don't know, do you call this an urn or a caddy? I'm not sure. Anyway, one of those. Another one similar to that, and this big sort of vase. They're nothing special. They're sort of mass-produced things, but for a £5 plus commission, I'd sell one of those for a £5, so it's a no-brainer really. Then I paid £3 plus commission for the next lot, which is a really weird mix of things. Whoops. It's got a couple of these. This is just Hammersley china. There's a Hammersley, and this is like a little trinket pot. The owl's head comes off. So there was those. Whoops. There was a couple. These are pretty little hand-painted plates by the German firm. I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't read, but they're quite pretty. And I paid, I said £3 plus commission for these. These are unusual. 2 wooden chairs, tiny, so they're only really big enough for a small doll. My husband had a look on eBay last night, and they go for sort of between £7 and £10 each, so it's not bad. And then a little collection of sort of tiny little ornaments, which are neither here nor there. And then I got another lot for £2 plus commission, which was a lot of china and things. There was a big like lidded pot. I recognise this. Oh, I recognise this pattern. I can't remember what it is. And I think I had a look last night, and the name's worn off the bottom, so I can't see. There's a little bit of willow pattern stuff. That one is Alfred Meakin. That one's Copeland. So there's a few little bits like that. There's a little Mason's ashtray, willow pattern. And then there was also this. Again, is it an urn or is it a... I think there's another word for it, and I can't think what it is. There was a bit of midwinter there, but it's nothing exciting. This sort of pattern, a few plates and a couple of bowls, and then I can't quite reach. 6 of these sort of teacups and saucers, made in China. Quite nice actually. Say for £3. I can't go wrong, and because I've got that option of selling in the shops as well, it's really, really is a no-brainer. Oh, and I forgot to say, with that earlier lot, the one with the Hammersley china, was this, and this is why I bought it really, because I recognised that's Royal Doulton Lambeth ware, and they can go for quite a lot. I looked, this is about £15, so that's why I bought that lot. I'm quite pleased with those, and with the option of the shops, it makes life a lot easier for me. We started a thing last week where we put some rummage boxes outside, like 50p stocks, some of my car boot stock. It might have saved me doing car boots, and we sold quite a lot. So the next lot, well, the next 2 lots actually, are ones, you know, when you get home and you think, oh, what have I bought that rubbish for? I paid £2 or £3 plus commission, I can't remember which, one or the other, for this next lot. Why? I think what I'd done is I'd starred it on my catalogue as if it goes for £1, get it. And then I was over the other side of the room and ended up paying more than £1, £2 or £3 for it, and I'm thinking, why did I buy it? Anyway, so there's this big wooden statue-y thing, but it's a bit broken at the top here, so I can't, apart from firewood, can't imagine anybody wanting that. But I can put it on my 50p box. Then there's a wooden statue. I might get a bit more for him. And a little wooden box with a lid. So I should get, I don't know, £4 or £5 for that. I'll get my money back. It's not a problem. A little shelf. Yeah. And then this. No idea what it is. I guess at some point it was a lamp, but what I would do with it, I have no idea. So yeah, fail. And the next one, I paid £12 plus commission. I think I got a bit carried away. Yeah, I definitely got carried away. It's really random stuff. Sorry, it's all on top of itself. Whoa. So this was in there. Actually, I'm not keen on these normally, but this one's quite nice. It's that sort of dark wood. It's much nicer quality than ones I've seen before. There's this little wooden case with some mathematical equipment in, which I thought was quite nice. A letter opener, sort of tribal thing. A pipe. You see, a pipe, I've sold pipes on my Etsy for 15 quid, so 20, I think actually I've sold some for 30, so, you know, it's not all bad. An alarm clock, which I don't think works. A couple of prints. Why they put these things together, I don't know. That. This is quite nice. It's leather covered, and it is a box. It's like a writing box. It's got a little inkwell in there, and it opens out like that. So that's quite nice, really. I don't think I'll lose on it. I just won't make a massive profit. And then the last thing in that lot was this, which is like a poster thing. I need to look it up, but it says, oops, the county borough of Tynemouth. So it's North Shields and that sort of area. So maybe somebody will want that. Oh, and the furniture I got a desk, really nice solid desk. There are some marks on the top, but along the top, the first drawer goes all the way along the length of it. One long, big long drawer, which is really nice. And then I got a really narrow, they called it a bureau, but it had like, so it was a desk, fold out desk bit at the bottom with drawers, and then glass cabinet on top. Really nice. And I've got them both for similar, £34, £35 plus commission each. So I'm hoping that the desk I'll put 120 on and get 100 for, and the other one I'm going to put 150 and aim for 120 on that. We'll see. Yeah, so it wasn't a disaster, but it wasn't my best auction either. But I do have an auction this Saturday. I'm working, but I'll leave bids, and then I've got one on Monday, and I've got one on Wednesday next week as well. So I should be able to get my stock up because I'm really low on stock. I've got to make this short and sweet because YouTube is restricting my video lengths. That auction lot that I thought I'd overpaid, I really did. It was £6 plus commission, not £3, so that's really awful. I'm busy pricing up stock. Most of this is going to go in my shops and my booth, so I need more stock for Etsy and eBay. I've got 2 auctions next week, so really good. Have a good week. Speak to you soon.